And also, I will be drawing out some crystals that I'll be reading from, seeing what is needed for you, what your energy is calling for, and so forth. So I'll be reading crystals, and then I'll also be reading some runes for you. I'll be drawing out some runes at the end. All right, so that's 4 different types of divinations that you're getting. Okay, Capricorn, let's begin. Capricorn, Capricorn. Okay, so we've had some trust issues in the past. It's coming. The trust issues, it's not going to go away as soon as it hits midnight, into the new year. It's still going to be there. However, January actually seems really good for you because there's a lot of less weight on your shoulders, and if whoever it is that you don't necessarily trust, you're not going to be dealing with that energy to begin with. There is, it's like it also allows you to evaluate yourself and how you can regain trust with other people. However, it's like there's an understanding that you have that you're not just going to trust anybody and be open to anybody like that, or how possibly you used to be in the past. So that is changing. Those trust issues are, you're allowing it to travel in a way that it becomes your protection, that becomes something productive. You're going to choose wisely, and I have to say this has been across all the signs. 2023, being very careful with who you choose to speak to. It's so interesting. It's like that energy has been just going across all the signs. And I think because in 2023, a lot of things are going to come to light. And people that you thought you knew, you're like, oh, wow, and you didn't, like, the true colors are going to come up. And people that you already knew you couldn't necessarily trust, you're going to find out even more things about them. But you're not going to allow that to get in the way or bother you in that sense. I'm seeing here, you're just going to kind of just dust that off. You're not even going to pay too much attention to it because you're like, you know what, I've already been through that. I learned my lesson. And so, you're also, if there's been somebody around you, maybe you felt a little bit was controlling, some environment that you felt like, you're always being told what to do and all of that. And it's like, you're more than capable of doing it yourself without being told. They're going to leave you at your own devices, is what I'm seeing. They're going to just go, okay, you know what, I'm just not going to tell Capricorn and see what they do. And that is when you rise. It's like, oh, hooray, finally. I'm not a child kind of thing. And as soon as that person sees that you're very capable, they're going to see just how capable. This is when you're going to get so much more done than if it was in the same pattern. It could be like a boss. The boss is always telling you what to do this at this time, and there's a change here where they're like feeling a bit more relaxed with you, but paying attention to what you do, and you just do a really excellent job. And then they're going to feel like they really don't want to lose you. They're going to put in effort. They're going to try and go, okay, like, the value, you're worth a lot more, and your worth, and you're ready maybe to also just change your place of work. But I do see that people around you who you do work around, or whatever kind of community that you're in, are going to really not want you to go. There could be sometimes, at some point, Capricorn, where some kind of manipulation, they may be playing with, but you can see straight through that. You can see straight through that. It's like, well, hold on, how come you weren't that nice to me, and now you're suddenly so nice and sweet? What are you hiding? So you can see straight through people. But you're loving this sense of independence and this freedom that you have now. And, that part here, it's not even going to bother you so much. You're looking ahead. I'm seeing a big urban city, like high kind of buildings, sky rises, and all that. And you're just, perhaps some of you are just planning weekend trips away to some big city in 2023 and just really enjoying yourself, letting your head down, letting loose. Still, with that being strict with yourself in terms of what you have set your goals. You working towards your goals. You're still strict about that. You're still strict about there's certain slight changes in your lifestyle, your day to day. So you're keeping up with that, Capricorn. Some things you've let slide. It's life. It all happens to everybody, but it's like, I don't know, there's a really great sense of freedom in 2023 that you have, whether you work for yourself or not. Especially for the ones that don't work for themselves, you work for somebody else. You're feeling more free, which is really, really great to see. Feeling very alive here. There is around you somebody close to you. There could be a couple that that are separating. I do get a separation around you. Someone that's close to you that could be separating. I don't necessarily get that it's you, just somebody very close to you. There's lots of doubts and whatever, so you're kind of like the person that they go to. You could be getting both sides, and you're like the pillar for your friends in many ways. And you're happy to help here as well, but you're also just going to be very straight and blunt with them. If you feel like it's not the right thing, you're going to say it without hurting their feelings. So it could be, I know that's kind of specific, but that's what's coming through also. You're feeling abundant financially. I'm getting assistance, like help from somebody. So maybe, you get given, maybe it's inheritance or grant or something like that, or you have somebody help to support you. Not that you've asked for it, but it just comes in unexpectedly. For some of you, you want to take on a course that's kind of expensive, and that gets covered. So something like that as well towards the end of the year. You're like, okay, you know what? I want to take this more seriously. I'm joining a course. But the fees are this much, and I do see assistance with that, which is really, really great. And again, with you, you're really kind of picking up the pace in terms of your activities, being more active, being, kind of, I feel like you always were, but you're just more in tune with your body. That's happening here, and you're wanting a good balance between being in nature and in the city as well, because now I see lots of nature. Wanting the best of both worlds, which I have to say, quite honestly, it's right there for you. It's right there for you. You can absolutely have the best of both worlds. Let's see what the cards have. We have the Ace of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. Okay, for Capricorn, please, for Capricorn, and the Queen of Swords. Wow. Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. There's going to be certain, harsh truths that come forward. you're feeling very successful. That's what I get here from the Ace of Swords. You do feel successful. Um, Certain things will come to you, truth, certain aspects that maybe you need to reevaluate. But other things also that I get, it's like, well, that's your truth. But I know that, what I'm getting here, like somebody is judging you for some kind. Uh, but you don't allow that to deter you. You do move past that. With the Five of Pentacles, there's some things that I feel like you have had to, you felt like you had to compromise, but maybe, you did it in a way that it left you with a lack of something that you actually wanted. That you thought you were achieving, and it's not quite there. But that this could very well be just an illusion. Sometimes there's energies out there that want to distract you. The Queen of Swords comes in, and it's like, no, we're back on track, Capricorn. We're back on track. And some things, Capricorn, you have to do out of necessity. So if it's like, you're feeling successful, things are going well, maybe you want to kind of change jobs, but something happens not quite the right time yet, but that is fine, because now you're back on track, and now you see how you can grow even bigger, get even better. Using very much a really good, you have a great business approach to things, but also there's also a gentleness that's coming through. Compassion that's coming through as well, a deeper understanding. But it is the energy of success going forward, of you being ready. Five of Swords. Oh, I saw the Five of Swords when I was reading the cup. How funny. Okay, well, I should have said that, but here we go. Five of Swords, King of Pentacles. And that is those trust issues that were coming through. That's when I was seeing it. But you're good, because you see this person there with his eyes, arms open, the light coming through. It's like there's something that's been nudging you, and you know that something doesn't quite feel right, but you do, you get involved, you do something about it, you're clearing the air with other people as well. But again, this subject of trust, you're not allowing that to develop into something negative. You're just becoming more the wiser with that throughout the year. And the King of Pentacles, and that will suit you very, very well. Here, the King of Pentacles, you're situated in a very secure place, and that also could be that assistance that I was seeing, the person coming in to help you financially if needed. And there is something here that almost I feel like a guardian angel here with the King of Pentacles. You will never be. You'll never have that lack of resources. You'll always find a way. You're very resourceful. Those resources are absolutely there around you always. There's a business opportunity that's coming forward as well. Something new, something fresh, something that's really going to have your eyes wide open. I'm getting here that you could bring you, more security, get you out of the house a bit more as well. I'm getting the Chariot. Lovely, Capricorn, the Chariot. Oh, yeah. And now, here with the Chariot, it's like something that you envisioned was destined for yourself. You're going towards here with the Chariot card. You're finding really good balance, really good grounding. There is here the yin and yang. So as you go forward, it's not unstable. You're steady going forward. You're marching. You're also, I'm seeing here that from keeping certain things to yourself, not wanting to, open up to certain people, towards the end of the year, you're opening up. It's not the other way around. You're like, you got yourself in such a secure position where you can now voice things. You can, scream it on the rooftops that you're making it happen. There is also, I'm seeing a relationship is very solid. If you are in some kind of connection that is becoming very, very solid, and there's going to be further kind of, the relationship will be going further, in a very promising, beautiful way for the both of you. And if it's not a romantic, it's another kind of special relationship, and it could be even a business relationship, but it is something that also grounds you. I do get that. Let's see what the oracle deck has for you. Sacred waters. Drunken by the swell of the sea, I can feel the blanket of her embrace. Unafraid of the presence, releasing the cords, I call her in. I call her deeply within. You are now, it's time to release certain attachments that you may have had. Absolutely, going into the new year, it is very good to cut cords that is needed. Certain things that, those trust issues that I was talking about, certain things that you feel like you always have to look over your shoulder. You don't want to live like that anymore. So that cord, that energy cord, you're realizing how you need to overcome something in order for that pattern to stop. Cutting that cord, releasing that attachment, embracing, the spirit guides, embracing Mother Nature, embracing where you are, embracing the present moment, really feeling it, being more in tune with yourself, be more in tune with the guidance given to you. Okay, I'm going to draw out 3 stones, 3 crystals for you, for Capricorn. For Capricorn, please. Lovely tiger's eye. Ooh, I feel your tiger's eye is very strong for you. I'm feeling that. Okay, clear quartz, alright. For Capricorn, please. For Capricorn. There's so many stones. Which one am I getting? Alright. Okay. And amethyst. Wait, amethyst has come out a lot also. For so many signs. Okay. But the first time tiger's eye has come out so far. Tiger's eye. Clear quartz. Amethyst. So the tiger's eye is good for your courage, focus, also protection. And that's exactly what we were talking about. You having to protect yourself, but also having the courage to do something different, focusing on what is important to you. Knowing that you are also protected. No one can take something away from you. That's not going to happen. You felt like maybe it did happen. Maybe you feel like the similar pattern is repeating itself, but it's not going to. As long as, you're going to catch it already, quicker than they can say hello, whatever it is. But here with the tiger's eye, it allows you, with this protection, with this focus, it allows you to have this prosperity that's coming in, to prosper in your aspirations. There is something here that is, I'm sensing it's clearing a path for you. And that is your courage. That is your courage to do something different. You're shaping up in a way that is different from before. When you look back, you're like, oh wow, I really have changed a lot. Clear quartz. This is the master healer. This is your clarity, and you're also becoming more creative. You're being more in tune with the creative side of yourself, and really just harnessing that energy, thriving in that energy. Things become a lot clearer for you. Truths are coming forward. It's going to be very, very clear, no matter what direction it comes through, but you're going to know you know, people's true colors. You're going to understand your relationships a lot more. This is, healing so many aspects of yourself, of the certain chords that you had connected. And here we have amethyst. Amethyst is your spirituality, it's your intuition, and it's saying to trust it more, trust it, and you will gain more peace with that, which is absolutely beautiful. And for many signs, I think 2023, it's about also living more of a peaceful life for yourself, less drama, and being more connected spiritually, less distractions for ourselves, allowing and listening carefully to what our intuition wants to say, and choosing wisely. Okay, let's see what the rune stones have for you. We have Pertho. I'm going to pull out 3. Here's Pertho for Capricorn. Gable. Okay. I have Gable here. For Capricorn, please. And we have Iwas. All right. Pertho, Gable, Iwas. Pertho is the rune of mystery. There's a lot of feminine energy with Pertho, like the divine feminine here. And like, no matter how strong you are, you could be masculine as well, but there is that feminine energy that comes for that grace. You could, like, let's say you could lift a car. You could lift a car, but you'll be lifting that car very gracefully. There's that elegance there that I feel like Capricorn you're also known for. But there is something here that's coming through for you, that it's like, again, believing in the magic of life, believing in how things are unfolding, that the spirituality here that we were getting, and just there's certain things, certain synchronicities that's coming through with the runestone that will start to make more sense for you. And Gable is the rune of a gift, of love. It brings a really good partnership together. And there is that, security, that stability within this partnership that's coming forward, that's going to go on a deeper level later in the year, as I was seeing. There is also, you may find that people are becoming more generous towards you, more giving, as you are also with them. There's a nice, really great equality, equal give and take here. So, and that's something very precious to have. And here is Iwas. Iwas is the rune of partnership. There is somebody there that is willing to really kind of guide and help you, whether it's financially or just kind of guide you to go into certain places, because this is also, that's for that partnership there, but also you finding ways to travel, because this is also the rune of transport. You could find yourself being very busy, going to different places, different locations, using all different kinds of transport, but you're actually enjoying it. Like, there's a sense of freedom with that as well, and it's all kind of, there's a humbling experience coming through for you, and it just kind of releases these attachments, allowing you to be free and allowing you to focus on what is true to you. Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. Truly hope that this was helpful.